Today we're going to talk about how to make one of these unboxing videos. So it's a little animation where your books just fly onto the shelves. It's quite useful to showcase your books if you have a few, or just group them in themes if you have many. Before we do that, don't forget to click like and subscribe. And if you are an author who wants to talk to other authors about using Canva for book marketing, come and join the free Facebook group, Canva Tips for Authors. The link is in the description. Okay, let's go. This is the home screen, and you go to videos, play with video. Okay, so once we come to here, we look for, first of all, we need some shelves. So let's go to elements, search bookshelves, and I'm just going to look at my recently used. And this is one that I found. This is a pro image. So what you can do is you can look at take your image, click on the three dots or the information button here, and it gives you more information, like what keywords were used. So let's look for shelf. There's lots of shelves that you can use. I'm going to stick with this one, even though it's a Canva Pro image. So if you have Canva Pro, you'll be able to use this without any trouble. If you don't, you might need to find a different shelf. So this image is not taking up the space that I needed to take up. So I am going to do it the old-fashioned way and duplicate it. Now you could use Canva's Magic Extend, which would actually do a really good job of extending your image, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do that the old-fashioned way. Right. Let's have a look. Let's make this slightly bigger. And now you have a bit more space at this end, and it looks like there's a little corner there, which is fine. Next thing we need is a box. And this is a Canva free image. I think I searched gift box. Right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to duplicate the page. Okay, just so that we've got it. Right. So first thing we'll do is we will duplicate. What we want to do now is to separate the top of the box from the bottom of the box. Okay, so we're going to make two versions of this. We're going to crop this so that you just have the bottom of the box. And we're going to crop this so that you have the top of the box. Then we're going to move the box to here. Select them both, make them both a little bit smaller. Okay. Now we're going to put the box somewhere here. And we're going to put the lid on it. So we need to bring the lid to the front, forward. There we go. We're going to put the lid on it. Okay. So that's your first frame. You have your shelves and you have your box with the lid on it. Okay. I'm going to duplicate it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lift the box off. So animate, create animation, and okay. Let's smooth that so it happens smoothly. Okay, and let's go for done. So the next thing is we're going to duplicate page again. So if we play this page, it goes, lid comes off the box. And it stops just at the edge there. So this one, let's remove animation. It's animate gone. Custom animate. There we go. And delete path. And have we got no animation? No, we don't. Okay. So when we left it at the end of the previous one, we were about here. So for this one, we're going to do animate again, create animation, and let it drop off the side. Okay. So let's see, does that work? You've got the box. Got the lid comes off the box. And then it drops off the side. Cool. That works. Right. Now then, we're going to add my book covers to it. So let's go to upload files. You should have uploaded your books already. Okay. Let's get them all the same size. Not quite the same size, are they? These are slightly bigger. There we go. Let's make them all the same size, and then we'll select them all. Select Shift to select more than one thing, and I'm going to make them real small. Okay. Okay, so we've got the 4 books like that. Now again, we're going to select them all. So a couple of ways you can do it. You can drag, see, let's lock that into position so that it doesn't move. Lock position only. Okay. Okay. The other way to group them is to go to the layers panel, show layers, and you can select, say, 2 things, select Shift, and then you can group them that way. Let's not bother with this. Okay, right. So these 4 have been grouped. So let's move them to the middle of the box. And put them into the box. See if I can crop them. Don't think I can crop them, can I? Edit photo, crop. Oh, they do each one. All right. Put them there, and then we'll ungroup them so that we can crop them. Edit photo, crop, and crop to about there. And then the next one also crop to about there. And the next one also crop to about there. So you should only have the tops of the book covers showing. Okay, that looked quite good. And then we need to make it less obvious that they are just sitting there because you've got a hard line there. You want to blur that line a bit. So what we're going to use is blur. There's an orange one that we like. Let's have a look. This orange one, you can change the color of it. So we'll change it to white. We'll make it real small. We'll put it here to make it fuzzy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate it and duplicate it and duplicate it and duplicate it. So we're going to duplicate it several times and then just cover up that really harsh line that we had. There. Okay. Right, so now then let's duplicate this page. And at the end of the animation, the lid had disappeared. So this is what we've got. And what we're going to do is we're going to move each one of these things across onto one of the shelves. Okay, this one. We undo the crop. Okay. And move it to here. Make it bigger. And give it a shadow. Okay, that'll do. Okay. And then we duplicate the page again. Then we do the same with the next one. Undo the crop. Move it to here. Make it about the same size. That would help, wouldn't it? Move it to here. And give it a shadow. And then we duplicate it again. Same again. Undo the crop. Make it the same size. Move it to there. Give it a shadow. Actually, we need the shadow to be the other way, don't we? Just realized that these shadows are going the wrong way because the light is coming from up there. These shadows are going down. Edit photos, shadows, and we need to drop, but we need the angle to be the other way. How do we do that? Oh, no, that did work. Edit photo, shadow, adjust the shadow, drop size about 10, and angle do the same for this one. Then edit photo, shadow, drop size about 10, angle 26, and everything else as it was. Okay, this looks a bit small, doesn't it? A tiny bit bigger. Nope, that is the right size. Okay, all right. And then the last one, let's do this. Duplicate page again. And undo. Undo the crop. Done. Make it the right sort of size. Yeah. Now with this one, because we're looking at it slightly from underneath, we need to redo the crop so that it is here. There you go. And size shadow is about 10. I'm going to increase the blur a little bit more, and the angle is 26 again to get it to go the other way. Right. Those still look really small. Why do you look so small? There you go. Okay. And then if you wanted to, you could have a closing image. Which would be, what I did was just put in heartwarming romantic fiction, and I chose an interesting font. I don't know what. I quite like that one. Let's stick with that one. Let's use a nice bright red. And let's move this. Now this box has all these funky blur elements which we don't need, so let's get rid of that. Layers, show layers. Right, let's select all of these. So shift and select and select and select, and then delete them. And this could just, let's just let it drop out. Yeah. Okay. And then these need some white behind them to make them stand out. So again, blur might be the way forward. See what's in free. Oh, this is a nice blur. Let's use this one. There we go. Rotate by 90 degrees, and we'll put that there, and then make it bigger. Okay. And actually, I think I might have these in very bright pink instead. Or a dark pink. Edit. Nice funky pink. Okay. That's cool. Can we see that? Let's duplicate the blur a bit so that it's even more blur. Okay. Now we need the blur to go behind the text, so we go layers, show layers, and we need the text. Where's the text? It's all the way up there. That can come down there. There we go. And we would like this to fade in. All right, we select the layers we want. And then group. Where's group gone? Group. And fade in effects. No, not effects. Animate. Fade in on enter. Yeah, okay. Right. Let's see what all of this looks like now that we've put it all together. Let's go back to the start. Okay. Right, this is our first template thing. We don't need that. Let's delete that. Right, let's start here. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, one of the things that I noticed was that the shadows are on the wrong sides on these. So let's go and copy this one. And swap them out. So there. Delete that. Insert the new one. There we go. Now we'll do the same one here. This is the problem when you make a mistake. You have to go back and fix it right the way through. Okay, right. What else do we need to do? We need to change the timing so that they are all about 2 seconds. Apply to all 8 pages. That makes this much, much shorter. And then we need to go through to, let's go look at the first one. Okay, so the first one is just an introductory slide, so we can actually make that slightly smaller if we wanted to. Okay. And then this one, the lid comes halfway off. And then this one, the books pop up and the lid falls away. And for this one here, we need match and move. Match and move so that the book seems to fly out. This one needs match and move. This one needs match and move. And this one needs match and move. Okay, right. Let's go again. Start at the beginning, see what it looks like. Box, lid comes off, books pop up. There we go. That's a nice little video with an alternative unboxing. All you have to do now is download. I hope you found that useful, and if you did, please tell all your friends. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to try and work out how to do, just pop a note in the comments and I will see what I can do. And if you wanted to come and talk to other authors about how to use Canva for book marketing, come and join the Facebook group, Canva Tips for Authors. The link is in the description. Thank you for your time.